we do indeed have new stream layout that I threw together in like the last hour or so.
We've got a newcomer.
Okay, so I think everything should, in theory, be ready now, which is cool. Let me just double check I haven't broken anything.
We've got a newcomer.
That looks like we're chilling. Alright, straight into the first match here.
Get ready to rock.
I haven't actually put the names up yet. This happened faster than I thought it would. So, Banana Player 1 and Decoy V Dream Player 2. Names are in place, we're ready to go. Alright, Banana started off in the early 2D there, immediately getting himself that life lead, getting a little bit of pressure off the knockdown, but Decoy brings all the momentum back to take the corner, but misspacing that disc means Banana will get a full punish there. Slight combo drop it straight into the wild throw, getting that conditioning in there nice and early. Interesting backdash there, making his Oki whiff completely. Decoy taking advantage of that. Another run up 2D. They seem to be doing a great job of catching Banana out so far. But unfortunate drop there from the corner. Sorry, unfortunate drop in the corner there from Banana. Once again giving up that positioning. 2S hits, but no counter hit means not much of a conversion available there. Interesting air dash bandit revolver there from Banana, and just the raw gunflame this time gonna catch Decoy V Dream doing something on Wake Up.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking. Oh yeah.
Good chick block there from Banana, but he does not use that FD, so he will get scooped out of the sky by the 6k. Burst still available for both players at this point. Fabday are going to be backdashed away from there. Once again, 2D connecting. We jump in there from Bats, a very simple pressure right now, showing a lot of respect, and Decoy takes full advantage of that, immediately just running up for the throw. Alright, disc YRC. Low straight into the disc. Banana immediately realizing he can DP his way out of that. Not going to get locked down into the melee mix-ups. So these cross-ups though with disc are working amazingly for Decoy so far. Tries to run up there, but Banana mashing out with 2k. Good burst from Decoy, just barely getting that to connect right now. Disc YRC just making sure Banana's not trying to pull off anything funny. That was a very quick jump. Both players dash blocking each other. A lot of respect being shown. Good conversion into that 2D. Hairpin starting with the pressure there, gonna have to pick that one. No, Disc YRC instant overhead there, very difficult to block, and Banana mashing on that 2H, maybe a missed DP input, but he gets crossed up, counter hit by that S disc set. Fast slash, 6P's coming out, trying to go for that juicy counter poke. You can pretty much blow Millie up in one hit there if Soul can just get one of those juicy counter hit starters that he's always looking for. Good jump over the gunflame there, not going to get locked into those plus frames against Soul. Double roll into the throw, that's a cheeky setup we've seen plenty of times around here. Good air to air there, not getting a whole lot off of it, but every little bit of damage counts. Taking the corner positioning now, immediate haircut, OTG hit there quickly. Starting the pressure, catching him low, counter hit overhead, going to be a quick knockdown there. The pressure continues. Banana though, recognizing that fake disc set, jumping out of there straight away. PLC to make sure he stays nice and safe. Good 5k anti-air, good little conversion there, making sure he gets that knockdown, but mistimes the PD. Decoy getting straight out of there. Yeah, the YRC there, allowing the disc to beat out the gunflame as well. Low profiling the air button from Soul as well. Decoy getting the conversion, full knockdown, corner positioning, and baits the DP. Very strong game one there from Decoy. Resident Evil 5 streams, hell yeah. Robius, yeah, he's not around today, but we do have Ferry and Renda, neither of whom were here last week, so should be exciting to see how they go. Ferry, of course, the favourite to win pretty much every time he enters anything, so we'll see who can opt to try to take him out on the equalising playing field that is Oceanic Netplay. Alright, big counter hit gunplay, that's going to be a huge starter, and Decoy wisely opting to burst out of that. Jump cancelling a block, not confirming the hit there. Definitely could have continued his pressure a little bit better. What the hell was that gunflame setup? Alright, right stamp coming in, Fernand falling with a button, getting swept there. Just blocking his way out of there, waiting for something to happen in the neutral that he can take advantage of. Blocking that out nicely. Forced to block the pin there, would have beaten out any anti-hit attempt at that point. Gunflame once again jumped over Decoy, doing a great job of using Millie's air mobility to just maneuver around all of those Gunflames. And Nana getting whiff punished for swinging with that 5H as well. Overhead connects, but that's very hard to confirm with that. And out of range for the 2K off of the overhead counter hit as well. Bandit Bringer finally seeing a juicy conversion, but never mind the OTG Fafnir. That's going to put a spanner into the works of Batman's plan. He DPs the TK Badman, that's some good stuff there, but the counter hit sweep and the fake cross up there. Batnana either backdashing or just blocking the wrong way, blocking with his face right there. One round away from being knocked into the loser's bracket now. Things not looking too good for him. A lot of Bandit, Revolver and block here, and he gets the wild throw there. This is going to do a lot of damage. Dust lives in the corner, never mind, he just barely drops the Fafnir. That would have stung. Alright, Secret Garden in the neutral here. Alright, just kind of drifts off into the distance there as Decoy off the block, and that is a punish burst, but drops the conversion. Unfortunately, that can be a little bit awkward to do in the air there. Alright, disc YRC counter hit, no knockdown off the 2D though. Bit unfortunate there. Overhead connects, Batnana just mashing out with that 2D. Very strong Avare option for Mr. Soul. 6B whiffs after that 2S. Decoy not pressing any buttons. Batnana gonna get clipped by that burst, and now it's stuck in the corner, eating all of these overheads over and over. Oh my god, the active frames on that DP doing wonders for Bat there, and reset into the wild throw. He might be able to kill up this if he goes for the right conversion. That was definitely not the right conversion. Blackbeat and not enough to kill, but that 6H is catching Decoy trying to jump out, I think.
2, 3, keep on rocking.
Yeah, we've got an Italian in the tournament. That's great. Alright, knockdown off the sweep, it just catches him low immediately. Batnana not blocking on wake up. Fast fall into the overhead, that's tricky. Batnana getting clipped by that one, but he DPs his way out, finds the gap there. Gunflame, IB'd there, Decoy very quickly getting out of that situation. 5P whiffing and the big wild throw whiff, good punish by Decoy, but misses the run after the RRC. Gonna get the double roll into throw once again. Batnana needs to be reacting to that by now, I think. Decoy has shown it off more than once at this point. Interesting blitz, but that still manages to get out of the corner. I think that Revolver there FD'd, making it so Batnana can actually contest after that on block. Oop, Disc YRC eating Bat's input there. I think he wanted to DP out of there and just holding forward right there, completely oblivious to the fact that he had been crossed up. And Decoy is going to take it 2-0 over Batnana in our first set tonight. Bam, new overlay. Wait, I did it wrong. Yeah, bam, new overlay. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Tells you who's commentating. Even though it's just me. Damn, I need to move this up actually. Chat needs to not be there. To move you guys up here. Yeah, that's better. I'm not showing feed on stream, unfortunately. Hello Render, thank you for the host. Hope you're ready to play your matches. You will be on stream shortly, I believe. Yeah, you'll be playing against Ruse Cruise soon enough. But until then, I think we're going to have Picarilla versus Shrapnel. Render will be shown on stream in just a couple of games. Copy pass is coming out strong right now.
Main versus El Bell. Get ready to rock.
Alright, I'm gonna keep messing up these overlays because it's my first time using them, so bear with me, let me know if I forgot to put the right one up.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hopefully it all looks decent enough. Alright, so into the neutral now. Shrapnel, one of the newer L-pop players, I think, only been playing for a week or two, so be good to see how they face off against one of the solid, well, more solid May players down under here. Nice conversion off the grenade, not quite getting the knockdown there. Just throws that grenade out there, keeps that pressure going. Good conversion from Picarilla. No knockdown from May, unfortunately, but what a rejump there. Still missing a whole lot of knockdowns this game. Gonna go into the Seeker, finally get that knockdown I've been asking for so much. Just Dolphin summon there, keep the pressure going, catches the jump out. Picarilla just completely rolling over Shrapnel there. Shrapnel not even opting to use his burst.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
2S, but a little late on the confirm there, unfortunately. Ooh, interesting trade there. Shrapnel actually coming out on top after that bridal clash. Trade rather, not clash. You can see that Shrapnel is definitely afraid of these May Dolphins right now, but a great close slash there. Just a shame it wasn't a counter hit. Not able to confirm off of that. Alright, the 3K sliding it there. What an answer from Shrapnel though. Just wake up close slash, recognizes that that was not going to be BB. Grenade coming out, no conversion there. Gets the couple of OTG hits there, pushing him to the corner, trying to stop him from running in, but May can be pretty difficult to shoot down with that sniper, unfortunately. Ooh, nice pickup there. Good RSC combos. Shrapnel getting not a knockdown though. Once again, that grenade actually messing up his combo a little bit. Needs to be a bit more precise with the usage of that tool. Good blocking the overhead, but gets clipped by the second one, and this is going to be difficult to come back from, but he forces Pigorilla's burst, the Dolphin coming in, but it is not enough. The jump S, was that? Actually beating it out somehow. What a mash. Shrapnel pressing all the right buttons at all the right times when it really comes down to it. Fast slash hits no confirm though, very unfortunate, and that is going to be a punishable rival. Can't be doing that at such a close range. Good jump back from Shrapnel, trying to control the space with that jump D, but presses a little bit too late there, gets clipped low, going to be knocked down. Bit of a waste of meter there from Pigorilla, not expecting it to be an RLC able, just wanted to set up some Dolphins. Shotgun pressure mash out of no anti there as he does with the 2S. Oh, there it is again. And close slash anti, Shrapnel is so good with these right now. Not enough delay on the jump D for the knockdown there. Trying to snipe him. Whale coming in, he whiffs, oh my god, I think Shrapnel wasn't even blocking there, got very lucky. But Pigorilla has him in the corner now, delaying that Dolphin, just trying to wait for Shrapnel to use one of those reversal options so he can punish accordingly. Gets the hit, but it's not enough, and yeah, a little late on that close slash this time. May coming in swinging with that jump S as Pigorilla takes game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Grenade out in play right now, but slightly late conversion into that close slash. Shotgun pressure started, catches a jump something there from Pigorilla. Alright, grenade once again on the field, but Pigorilla already in there using that IAD jump as such a powerful tool for May. One of the hardest things to do here on reaction, or even in general. If you press a button into IAD's jump S, you're probably going to have a bad time. It just magically beats you out. Alright, fast slash trade there. Shrapnel wirelessing just to make sure it's nice and safe. Good fast slash confirm, getting that 5H to push him as far away as possible, as much damage as possible. These whales, a little bit interesting. Gets clipped by the grenade anyway. I think that might have been a punish. Definitely not what Pigorilla was hoping for. Yeah, once again, a mistimed grenade in the pressure in that OT situation. Shrapnel needs to be thinking more about when he's using that tool because it can be so powerful when used correctly. Good snipe there, forcing Pigorilla out of the end. The 6H anti-air, maybe trying to bait a burst there, just not committing to any kind of punish. May just runs right on in there and smacks him over the face with an anchor.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Yeah, so there it is again, the Pineberry, it's slightly misplaced. Good IB though. And the Dolphin coming in, swinging straight over that attempted 6H. A knockdown off of that long sliding sweep. Should be a knockdown in the corner. May's set play coming in hot. Good blocks from Shrapnel. Gonna have to fight his way out of the corner though. Pigorilla doing everything he can to keep this position, just keep the risk building. Slowly chip away that life roll, but Shrapnel lands the hit. RSC conversions, pulls the grenade. No knockdown though. Barely manages to get the grenade out of his hands before it explodes. Whiff on the Dolphin, Shrapnel actually punishing Pigorilla's attempted run forward after that good stuff. Grenade pull punished by that hit there. Big trades coming out there. Shrapnel just slightly favored in that exchange. And there it is. Pigorilla closing it out with that jump S, signature button of May. And now we'll be moving on into our second round of the winners bracket. So I think our first match we had lined up there is Decoy V-Dream versus Ferry. And I need to do this again. There we go. I keep forgetting what I set the hotkeys to. It's too hard, man. There we go. Okay, I've got to figure it out. So So Decoy, V-Dream, player 1, and Ferry on player 2 side. Whenever Ferry's ready to go. So Ferry should be in just a second. We've got a little shout out to Render down the bottom there. Follow him on twitch.tv/Render447. They'll be streaming that newbie tournament at 7 PM this Friday and every Friday. I think he was doing some of the VOD reviews today because he's just that dedicated. What a guy. Alright. Wait, was that Faust? Wait a second, what's going on here? Alright, so Ferry's playing an unconventional character. He has a lot of subs, but I have not seen the Faust before, so let's see how Decoy goes against this unorthodox character choice from Ferry himself. Decoy getting the knockdown, now got to get that pressure started, not gonna let Ferry out of the corner or risk losing the entire match for it. If you get an opportunity like this, you cannot put it to waste, and there it is. Gets the burst bait, but is not able to punish at all. Ferry mashing out when he should have been eating a combo. Alright, good knockdown there. Gets the secret garden set, very wisely using that when Ferry does not have access to burst, but misusing it just a little bit. That can be really hard to steer around. No knockdown up in air conversion for Faust, but Ferry's sitting on a whole lot of bar right now, just crouching under that disc. He knows that he cannot get hit there at all. No mix up if you don't have to block. Alright, good confirm here from Deco, but the hairpin whiffs. Faust's hitbox in the air can be pretty weird. It's kind of pancakes himself a little bit. Still big, but not very big vertically. Bump back set. Good, okay, good block on the 6H and just snipes him with that pin. Very good round 1 there from Decoy.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Way through now, they're both players happily floating over that one. Not gonna get that hard knockdown. Drill whiffing in there and Decoy taking advantage with that sweep. But this is very difficult for him to actually run any his crouch can just kind of sit under the disc and not actually have to block. Pretty interesting matchup quirk there, I think. Good knockdown from Ferry, just setting the bump back, not actually opting to use his normal items. Good RRC pickup here from Decoy, gets that knockdown once again. This though, Ferry's just ignoring it, he doesn't care. Right, 2K connects, that is a low despite the fact that he's obviously kicking you in the head. Don't question it too much, that's just how it is. Alright, good knockdown off the going my way this time around. Nice pickup there. Decoy not mashing out at times to Ferry getting as much damage as he can, and the mini Faust actually interrupting the fast fall. That's not something you see every day. Ferry air dashing back, just making sure he controls that space while staying perfectly on with there. The up back jump 2K, the Ash Zoo special. Ferry learning from the best there, knowing that can really make it difficult to approach fast. Whiff on the command grab there, but the Meteor is making it work out for him. Another Meteor coming at you hot right now. Decoy gonna have to be very careful with this combo. There it is, the overhead connecting. Ferry whipping out the cheekies right now, throwing a chocolate bar off the screen. Tantalizing Decoy with it, making sure he doesn't get access to that delicious, sweet snack. Alright, disc YC, Ferry once again crouching under a door. YC, maybe a bit of a misinput there, probably not what he was hoping for. Good jump IV, good cancel into the going my way, keeping himself safe there. Not going to be punished for that drill. Goes to the door again, but Decoy able to kind of hit him out, and this is a crucial pickup right now. Going to be a knockdown into one more mix-up, and there it is, the instant overhead TK bad moon. Decoy is so consistent with those, and he takes game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
So that's the thing with anime characters in anime fighting games, Musa, is that everyone's kind of a gimmick character. They all have their own gimmick, but they're all playing like against each other's gimmicks as well, so it's pretty interesting. Matchups are a lot more polarizing in this game than they are in Tekken or anything like that. Right, good conversions here from Ferry though. Runs in, gets that 2K meaty. It can be really hard to convince yourself to block all three hits of it sometimes. Yeah, he's got his only reversal is shoving his fingers up someone's ass. So you see that when Faust is in a pinch usually. Good confirm into the rear, gonna just go for the full. Oh, what the hell? He cancelling the bomb bag. I think Ferry might have forgotten the input there. That's unfortunate, but whoa, 5k hitting at tip range there. 2k hit, but Ferry missing the confirm. Just sitting on that pin there, making sure Milia does not get to pick it up again. She's gonna get it this time, rolling over it. Disc YC eating out whatever Ferry was trying to do there, getting hit. Oh my god, that was such a long drill. But the counter hit means Ferry's going to collect the damage, and 2k connect from here as well. Bomb back pressure, meaty. Not gonna kill, never mind. Ferry with the perfect air series to make sure he gets just enough damage to finish off the round there.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ferry immediately calling out a jump back there from Decoy, but Decoy not biting, just opting to sit on the ground there. Corner knockdown now. Oki going to be starting to run. There we go. Ferry not able to block that overhead. Pretty hard to react to. So he will give up his burst, but he's still locked in the corner right now. No knockdown. Decoy missing the confirm a little bit, and that drill is causing him so much problems right now. Ferry just throwing it out constantly, and Decoy has not shown an answer, so Ferry's just going to keep on doing it. Alright, burst now going. Ferry not getting to run any Oki here, just coming out. Good DAA, making sure he's blocking as little as possible against this disgusting mix-up character. Yeah, remembered the rear command this time, air dashing in there, swimming through the sky, and I think catching V-Dream off guard by staying same side. Ferry now one round away from moving on into our winners round 3. Alright, that's an interesting round start. Not working out too well for him, but Decoy unable to punish too harshly. Yeah, good link confirm there. What the hell was that? That's some Faust main shit. Misses the bomb combo, unfortunately. Golden Hammer's flying out, bombs all over the place. And that was a hell of a jump 2k. Gets the air combo, throws out some helium. That's not going to do a whole lot, but now getting the corner knocked down, all of these lows. Ferry flinching just for one of them, but Decoy not able to confirm off of it, unfortunately. Barely manages to pick up that pin before he gets clipped. Forced to burst out now as his health is so low, and this might be it, but no, Ferry out of range, but here comes the Mega Meteor. This could not have come at a worse time. Decoy just going to get chipped out here, I think. Yeah, there it is. The overhead coming in while you cannot see anything on the screen, and Ferry takes it 2-1. That is unfortunate there. Alright, back to the lobby screen, and what have we got lined up next? It looks like it will be Render versus Ruse Cruise, a battle of the Sydney lads. So whenever they are both ready to play, we'll get that match underway. Yeah, we got an overlay. Milia is pretty damn fast, you're right. You kind of need to call it out. Milia can probably just jump away and keep playing neutral there. I'm not very good at dealing with jump 2k myself because Leo's anti-airs are all pretty crappy. But I think you can either IB it, you can try to 6p it, but 6ping it can be pretty hard depending on the angle. But just like backdashing away from it, making it whiff, or blocking it high is pretty good. 6p is not too slow because jump 2k is not very fast, but it's just the angle that jump 2k comes down at makes it very difficult to anti-air.
Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
Alright, Ruse Sin versus Render Chip. This is a pretty volatile matchup, and here we fucking go. Let's get this clown show on the road. No punish on that DP, that could have been such a huge hit. There it is, the mortal counter. Why are seeing his recovery from that? He's very smart there from Ruse, not realizing just how hungry he really was. I can relate to that. Alright, stagger pressure though, starting from Render. He misses his conversion there, that's very unfortunate. Teleporting in place, teleporting to the other side. Ruse Crew's getting completely mixed up there, but the OTG Alpha Blade gonna be punished. Good bull bash there, actually, getting the re-leap in there to confirm pressure pretty effectively, but Rev2 is attacking with buttons, has not yet learned this lesson against Chip, so Render is going to teach it to him nice and quick there, but a combo drop quickly made up for by that jump in with the air throw. Good stuff from Render.
All or nothing.
Interesting trade there. Alright. Elk Hunter giving him a nice counter hit, but not able to confirm off of it for very much damage. Staying same side there, is good to probably try and mash out a DP, but unable to get it out in time. Big counter hit conversion there from Render. Not able to do a whole lot with it. Trying to bait out of the burst right now, but Rev2 just waking up with that 5H, he doesn't give a shit. What are you trying to do? Caught by the sweep, Render getting a very nice pickup off of that actually. Only he needs to land one more nice hit here, I think, to finish it out, but Rev2's gonna RC, keep the pressure going. Oh, that is not what you want to whip. That DP just slightly short there, and Render using Chip's incredible speed there to run after an air backdash and grab him out of it.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
What is this song, by the way? Oh, 5D coming out. Rev2's getting opened up by the Netplay shit. Good corner combo here from Render. Gonna get this nice mix up. Cross up low, and Render dropping another conversion. 6H though, gonna be an easy confirm. Still managing to drop it though. Another wall splat. Should be the corner Oki. Another cross up low. Gets the stun this time. Rev2's pressing too many buttons. Render opting for the double blitz there just to chip away that burst bar as much as he can, taking whatever advantage he has access to. Elk Hunt connects, gets the lead, but unfortunately Render is stuck on the ground doing that. Stagger pressure, catching Rev2's pressing buttons, and the tech catch as well. Rev2's not remembering to FD when he takes out of his combos. In the air at least. Low connecting. Corner knockdown, just gets a delayed air dash overhead. That was a lot of overheads actually. Punishes the whiff DP, Rev2's getting it out as a reversal, but Render's spacing is too good for that to work out. Wakes up with a DP of his own. Has so much health to play with, why not? Alright, leap in, resets the pressure, gets the hit, but doesn't believe in it, and that moment of hesitation is all Render needs to seal the deal. I'm gonna start a new stage if I don't unlock this song. Damn. Hating. People are hating in the chat. Alright, what have we got up next? So that's Render 2-0 over Rev2. So I believe we should be ready for both of our winners' semi-final matches.
We've got a newcomer.
So we can either have Render versus Picarilla or Moose versus Fairy, depending on who's here first. I don't really mind who plays. Swift in the game files. And maybe we'll run a meme tournament at some point. Get song requests on, just see how bad we can really get. Alright, so we've got everyone here. Whoever wants to go first can go first. Oh shit, thank you Untold Melody for the raid. 13 people popping in to watch some good ass Guilty Gear. Looks like we'll be having Render versus Picarilla for our next round. Just readjust this real quick. I have to figure out how to center that properly. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Musa. Hello everyone new to the stream. We've got some two very fast and aerial based fighters here. Might be a little hard to follow. Chip can be pretty confusing. Alright, Alpha blades his way out of this pressure twice in a row now. Has the corner positioning. Teleport in place. What a trade on that Gamma Blade. Gonna get the corner set up. Never mind. Tries to go for the air throw, but Picarilla faster on the draw. Catches him on the tech though. Gets his corner Oki set up now. Cross up overhead. Picarilla not ready to block that. Opting to use his burst to get out of there. And a quick drop there from Render. Great air throw though. Picarilla gonna eat a little bit more OTG damage. Tries to press a button, but Render once again just too fast for him. Catching him on the other side with a low. Great teleport conversion. yeah, very solid round one there from Render. Still has access to his burst while Picarilla is still waiting for his to come back yet. Good patience there from Render, but the 2H whiffs this time around. Gonna get that stagger pressure started, but Picarilla immediately mashing out with that Dolphin. Huge 2H counter hit though, that is definitely not something you want to get hit by. Great IV from Render, making sure he keeps his frame advantage there as long as he possibly can. Picarilla pressing too many buttons and the burst punished with that RRC. Render's reactions on point tonight. Slight drop there, but the whale coming out. Render's not going to get clipped by this. Never mind, Hellfire counter hit. That is a huge amount of damage. Not sure what Render tried, but he got punished for that dearly. Alright. Still, as much damage as I did, it was not enough to kill Chip, so Render does come out on top there very, very quickly.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, good run under there from Render. Immediately lands the first hit, gets a wall stick, tries to go for another tech catch. We all know by now how much he loves those. Did confirm there, but unfortunately Render not believing in it as it was a black beat. Picarilla getting the throw now, getting that Oki started, low starting to connect, overhead connects. Good mix-ups here from Picarilla. He has stolen Render's burst now. Render going to have to hold these mix-ups unless he wakes it up with a DP, but he's not even going to get the chances. Picarilla seals the deal with that very well thought out combo.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Alright, round start Dolphin, delays a little bit for good measure, but good IB there from Render. He's so ready to deal with all of these May jump-ins. Alright, gets caught by the second overhead though this time. Good 2H attempt there, but Picarilla catching him out with another counter hit Dolphin. Stagger pressure going to be coming out very quickly now. Ooh, what a clash there. Picarilla sliding on under somehow. Air blocking its kunai, getting a little bit more blocks on, but it doesn't really matter too much. Opting to use his burst to get out now. Good anti-air, but no counter hit for some reason. Pretty sure Picarilla had pressed a button there. RRC to confirm off that low wrecker. Other side overhead, Picarilla ready to block it, but not ready for the third hit off the wrecker. Render cashing in as much as he can, missing the IED conversion, but he only needs one more hit here. The Dolphin coming in, jumping clean over that, using all of that air mobility from President Chip. Goes to the same side this time, but Picarilla's in the air, able to block it out, and the OTG damage from that Gamma Blade is enough.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
Stagger pressure once again, teleporting in place, trying to bait something out for Picarilla. Notice that he's been getting counter hit a little too much for his liking. Wake up DP, Picarilla not even pressing a button there. Still getting caught. Great air tech there. I think that's definitely Picarilla's favor. But the counter hit jump D, even in the air, leading to so much damage. Ooh, what a wake up DP. He could have been in for a world of hurt if that 6H had connected. Good re-jump, Blackbeat, but rendered not matching out to tech, so it doesn't matter too much. Way too many whales coming out for Picarilla tonight, I think, but he still manages to make it work. That jump S confirmed. It's not over yet. Great counter hit, gets the full conversion in the corner into knockdown overhead. Only needs one little bit more piece of damage. OTG off the Gamma Blade. I think that's just a mistake from Render. The jump S gonna seal the deal for Picarilla there. Render just jumping forward and bashing his head straight into that anchor.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, good air throw tech. Both players knowing exactly when they need to be mashing on that air throw right there. Huge counter hit, but not able to confirm at that spacing, unfortunately. Render going for another tech chat. This time Picarilla being nice and patient, but getting caught by the third hit of the overhead a little bit too patient this time around. What the hell was the momentum on that Dolphin? Good IBs from Render, but not able to find a gap big enough as Picarilla has very well thought out airstreams in that kind of situation. Knockdown, but no knockdown available. Jump D connects, same side, off of that jump 2K, but Render not able to pick up off of it without meter. Gonna be able to finish him off there, never mind, didn't opt to use his super, and an air throw coming up for Picarilla, but a mistimed meaty means Render is going to get a clean punish there with that DP.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Great pickup there by Picarilla. I love those rejump combos. That is 50% gone. Render's health bar melting away in an instant. And they're able to pull out such a huge amount of damage off of those key counter hit buttons. Picarilla is holding up back. They're getting caught by the 6H. They blitz combos. Pretty sure that's illegal. Look how much damage he's still pretty much unburstable. This is a very awkward pickup with that super. I think only half of it hit there. Run up gold also not working out, and Render catching the jump back as well. Huge punishment for that decision there. Render with a very clean final round, taking it 2-1 over Picarilla and moving on into our winners finals tonight. It was an entertaining match. Alright, so Ferry and Moose going to be our next two players up on the stand. Moose with a 0 bar at the moment. That's not looking too good. Hopefully we can get that sorted out before the match starts. There we go. Back up to 3. Looks like this should be fine. These two are going to be good to play. Tell Render to chill? Nah, dude, Render's sending a message showing that he's not just a 40k player. He can play Guilty Gear too. Alright, so Moose on player 1 with his Biken this time around. No messing around with any of those sub characters, just straight down to business as Ferry sticks to his Faust that I'm not sure anyone's ever seen before. I don't know if he's been playing this on Netplay recently, but I certainly haven't seen it. Oh, run up 6 not working out too well, but he whiffs it into the command throw. Interesting setup there from Ferry. Alright, immediately bursting out there. That is a big counter hit starter for Biken. Goes for an empty low, but mistimes it a little bit. Those pesky wake up times can make it difficult to get your OG going properly. Let's head first into that mini Faust RRC on block to keep his pressure going. Ferry just waiting for Moose to come in, and there it is. Oh, reset into the overhead. That is cheeky, but not getting a knockdown. Opting to keep Biken as far away as possible. A little bit of a heal off of that chocolate bar, good 6k, getting that pressure starter. Ferry with a DAA, keeping the corner and punishing the attempted Asami. The hitbox just not quite there to beat out that going my way. Crazy Diamond's not around tonight. He's building his PC up again. I think he got a new GPU or something. Big counter hit though. Moose might be able to bring this back. And there it is, the Ozanson connecting, but the tech catch is not there, and Ferry immediately attacking with that jump K. Very close first round there, but the player's going to have access to burst coming straight into the second game. Jump pad counter hit, a lot of untech time there, but can't really do a whole lot with it. Yeah, tries to go for the Azami on block there, classic setup. Very seen that 1,000,001 times though, punishing with the going my way. Easy hit confirm there. Ferry has access to all this bar, but they're going my way whiffs this time around. Blocks on not quite what Ferry expected. Runs up, gets a 2P off of that. PRCs to keep himself safe. Overhead off that jump K connecting. Tries to go for a tick throw, but Ferry sees it coming, able to punish with the throw of his own. Gets knocked down again though. Moose not setting any tatamis here. It's interesting. He usually likes to go for it off that setup. Either way, the oil now out on the field. This could be dangerous. Look at all these items that are now here. Both players getting knocked down. The oil is still there, restricting Moose's momentum, causing that huge explosion and the black hole as well. Ooh, just barely avoiding getting hit. And that is so unfortunate. The wall stick throwing off Moose's combo as he got sucked back into the black hole. Ferry taking the first game there, but Moose definitely making it close. Yep, and so welcome to Ferry Faust.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, landing the first hit, but not able to confirm off of it. Oh, that's an interesting response. Able to Azami, the bum bag, okay. Dust Loop's coming out, 50% gone in an instant for Ferry. He barely even did anything. Making up that deficit in an instant with just that bomb item. Overhead connecting, Moose not ready to react. And Ferry has all of this bar he's sitting on, and the meteor's coming down any second now. There it is, Moose just able to block it out, but he has risk built up. He's eating so much chip damage. Ferry RSing into absolutely nothing. Interesting stuff. And Moose getting a pickup of his own now, able to come in with that tatami. Gets the counter hit he needs, or just the regular hit he needs rather, with that RSC confirm. And Moose now 1 round away from evening things up here.
Turn up the heat.
Rip controller, by the way. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Alright, Ferry fixing his pad. I think we're maybe good. Damn, technical difficulties, no good. Players probably discussing what to do here. Or just teabagging at each other. I don't know. I'm not saying much of value over here, Ferry. You guys... Okay, I guess we're restarting. Swap names around. So, what actually happened there? I think Moose returned you to the lobby. What's going on here? Okay, so... Yeah, so Ferry, did your pad DC? If your pad DC, then we'll just give Moose the first round and play from there. It didn't DC? Oh, you saw Moose DC. Okay, I'll just play it from that game then, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, we'll just replay that game then. So, Ferry up 1-0, desync. Yeah, you desynced, so you were both playing different games basically. Damn, that doesn't happen very often in Guilty, I think. Either way. Ferry up one game and we'll just play from there. I think that's the only fair way to deal with this because both of you are playing separate games basically. Bit of Netplay weirdness. It might be worth restarting the lobby if anything funky happens again. It's new. So you took the first game. The first game was fine, but the second game we are playing from there. So you're up one game and we'll just play from that. Yeah, cool. Everybody's ready to play again. It's unfortunate, but that's just how Netplay be sometimes.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Good pickup off that counter hit. Mini faster. Throwing out another one. Just cutting off Moose's air movements. And the Moose is just taking into all of these items right now. Very unfortunate. Forced to block that bomb. That's a good amount of chip damage. And the Riddery hitting him out of the air. Burst baited. No punish, but this pressure with the mini fast coming in is very difficult to deal with. Very missing the FDC. Showing that he is in fact not actually a fast man, it is the fast slash is going to close things out there. Catching Moose trying to escape on wake up. We're now one round from taking the tournament. Sorry, not the tournament, taking the winners semis. Getting ahead of myself. 2H counter hit, no confirm, just going straight to the 6P. A little bit from the autopilot there. Bum bag whipping completely. Moose definitely could have done something about that, but the 2D connects into the tatami, meaning he gets no knockdown. And that is a huge heal for Ferry. Moose betting wishes. I bet Moose wishes he had those donuts right there. That would have been a pretty big boon to him. Black Hole coming out. Both these players are going to be sucked together here on top of those fireworks as well. Great air block there for Ferry, making sure he's not going to eat any additional damage. Building a tiny bit of meter off of his own items. Blocking fireworks now. Moose going to have to find a way in, and he does, but the counter hit is not there. Doesn't get the hit he needs, and Ferry quickly able to seal the deal with those items. So it's a 2-0 to Ferry there. Unfortunately, we had that little DC in the middle there, but that's just the way things are sometimes. Not much we can do about it. So Ferry moving into our winners finals now to face off against Render, I think it was. Yes, Render. Ferry versus Render whenever they're ready. Going to be a 1-3 set now as we are in our winners finals. And whenever he's ready, we can hop on and get that match started. Why the hell is hashtag for Essa? This is not the matchup I expected to see from these two players. Alright, here we go. I haven't seen much of Render's Slayer, so
Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
let's see how this goes. An unfamiliar player matchup for these two. Forward door, Ferry with a fake cross up. Alright, Render's burst forced out nice and early here. Ferry getting a knockdown, getting that pressure started. 2D catching an attempt to jump out. Maybe just a backdash. Not really sure. Good bait on that burst, so nearly getting a full punish. It has the composition, but that jump 2K is such a powerful tool Faust has in his arsenal. Item sash straight to the hack and slash. That is pretty cheeky. The mini Faust covering that space, making it very hard for Render to move right now. Going my way, RRCs, makes sure he keeps his positive frames there. Good backdash, and yeah, Ferry once again missing his FTC, so he's not getting that instant overhead he's looking for.
All or nothing.
Ooh, super jump off the 2K there, not going to be the conversion he needs. Alright, knockdown achieved, overhead instant block by Ferry, and what a response using the invuln on that 5D to pull off some real cheeky stuff. But speaking of cheeky stuff, the cross up goes for an empty load this time, but the timing is not there. Ooh, the response from Ferry is a little bit too slow. Pile bunker combos in the corner. OTG pile bunker, that's not a pile bunker combo. And blocks a bump bag. 5H connects, easy confirm from Ferry. Straight into that 2D, just gets the knockdown. We're into air dashing in with that jump H. Re-blitz thrown this time by Ferry, realizing that his time just wasn't quite there last time. Jump S meaty, gets the knockdown off the going my way. Item coming in hot. Could have gotten a combo extension off of that, I think. A little bit sharper. Tries to go for a low blitz, but Render catches him with the mid straight into the pile bunker, able to close out the round. Backdashes the 2H, gets a mapper hunch in there. Cross up connects, Ferry not ready to block it. Surprised by Slayer Oki. Nobody plays Slayer in Australia except for like 2 people. People need more experience in this matchup, I think. Jumps out of the command throw, jumps back there, not able to get much of a punch. Hack and slash, connecting this time. Forced to block that unblockable leg, just eat the knockdown in the corner. Make it very difficult for him to jump out. And the golden weight this time around, both players getting caught, and the reversal can shell this time. Will Render guess correctly? And he does! Ferry eating a little bit of damage off of his own super. Render completely messing up the situation afterwards, going to get clipped by Ferry, give up his burst, but the RRC on the alright, he's mashing too hard. Ferry just immediately able to win that guessing game right there. Yeah, the pile bunkers on normal hit RRC not doing too much to help Render win that round. So yeah, Ferry taking the first one in this first to 3 set. Both players sticking to their characters. Of course, Ferry not able to change on a win. But Render sticking to the Slayer for now instead of whipping out any of his other characters that he has like 4 of now. Do it again, Render. Do the pile bunker. Alright, big counter hit. Tries to go for a conversion there, but bite coming out this time. Ferry mashing out on pad. What a god. It's not easy to do. Pile bunker whiffs completely. Gets the counter hit coming in though. Tries to BDC into something, but Ferry's just doing such a good job controlling it with that 2H. 6H counter hit. This is the jump cancel confirmed though. Alright, Mapper Hunch confirm, gets the knockdown this time. Overhead connects, not able to confirm into much off of that. Bite, RRC, there we go. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. The Power Bunker counter hit sends in tumbling as Slayer just poses at the end of the round. Guilty Gear does not have Analyzer. Alright, so 2D blocked and punished there by Ferry. Render realizing his mistake, opting to burst out of there. Bomb extending the combo. What the hell? Is that Nage? That was crazy. Ferry with some real nice combos right there. Super jumping over the bomb so he can get as much damage as possible. Alright, that jump pad making it very difficult for Render to move forward. Slayer not the strongest character when it comes to air approaches. Alright, forcing him to eat his own bomb there. The counter hit, Ferry does get knocked down. Mapper Hunch whiffing just out of range, does misspacing that a little bit. Power bunker on block this time, cross up overhead, but he's gonna get clipped by that little Faust crawling across the ground. Look at all these items on the screen right now. There's a whole lot of hammers in the jump edge counter hit. Gold Dust whiff, and yeah, Ferry just catching the jump there with that fast slash. Sticking the scalpel out there.
Turn up the heat.
Oh, that is a huge counter hit. The active frames catching out hitting recovery from Ferry's 5D. Overhead connect once again. Power bunker in the corner. 5D whiffing there. Mistiming that just a little bit. Ferry getting caught low, bursting out straight away. Giving himself another opportunity here. Bomb combos once again. How is he so good? Item super coming out. Look at this army of mini Fausts covering the floor and making it so Render cannot use any of his backdash cancels basically. At risk of just running into any of them. He gets clipped by all three though. That's probably the best situation that could have happened to him. Great YRC there from Ferry. Cancelling that button, making sure he can get his anti-air out in time. Trying to use some momentum from that map behind to close the gap, but things are not looking good for Render right now. As Ferry has full screen worth of space, and yeah, the Ruri catches Render trying to come in. And Ferry taking a 2-game lead right now. Render though sticking to his guns, determined to close out at least one game with this Slayer. Do it for Essa, he says. Essa just judging him vocally in the chat though, telling him his combos are whack. Bomb coming out there. And there it is, the counter hit Riri. Bomb combos once again. Render bursting after losing 50%. That's not what you really want to be doing. That hurts way too much. Gets the knockdown off the 2D though. Great blitz there from Ferry though. Such a powerful response to that Oki setup. You guess right, you get a full punish basically. Alright, jump cake going the wrong way though, interestingly. After 2D beating out Ferry's mid blitz attempt. Oh, what an anti at the 6P. Gets the wall stick and Ferry bursts out knowing that he could have eaten a whole lot more damage there if he hadn't done so. Bombags just zoning Render out, chipping away slowly, and there it is, the hammer straight to the noggin there. Slayer knocked out cold as Ferry is now 1 round away from grand finals. Overhead connects, but the Meteor's there to save Ferry's life. Poison connecting. Messing up Ferry's combo a bit, but doing a little extra damage. Overhead connects, but once again, Ferry's own item is messing him up a bit. The bite confirmed. Has access to that free counter hit, but Ferry able to mash out in time. Not going to eat that. And there it is though, the huge counter hit. Giant Meteor coming in any second now. Oh my god, saving Ferry's life by a hair. Great block in the overhead by Render, but he gets counter hit by the 2D. Through H, sorry, and this is such a risky situation. The poison connects, but that can't kill. Ferry just looking for the chip kill right now. Going for the instant overhead, but Render blocks it, and then the 5P is all it takes in the end. Render not able to block forever as Ferry takes 3-0. That was unfortunate there. That Meteor screwed everything up. Alright, so we will be dropping into our loser side of the bracket now. We will be seeing Batnana. Batnana had already lost to Ruse Cruise, so he's out of the tournament, but we'll see Ruse Cruise versus Moose instead. So whenever Ruse Cruise is ready, we'll get that matchup on stream. Thanks to the follow KQ. How'd you go in this tournament? Houghton loses round 2. Unfortunate. Are you still on Kai or are you playing Dizzy this time around?
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, Rage Cruise is in. I need to swap his names around. Hit this button that does the thing, and then realign the title. Streaming is hard, I need a better overlay. Alright. All set up now. Once again, Moose just sticking to the bike and no messing around with the soul or anything like that this week. Determined to get that W or at least another match against Ferry. Yeah, the newbie killer there. Ooh, nearly gets the full conversion into the dust loops after that. That would have been so good at that space. Rouge getting his pressure started, but Moose with a good jump in response. Not going to get caught by that lead. Wake up DP from Rouge. Very unsafe choice to eat there, but it doesn't matter. He does not get punished. Moose just runs headfirst into that fully charged beat driver there, eating all that damage, letting Rouge eat as well, making sure he keeps those calories up. Both players sitting on a whole lot of bar right now. That was not a good DP from Rouge. Makes up for it with a burst though, getting knocked down again. Good jump out there, recognises that Tatami is not anywhere near close enough. Threatening so much with these big drivers right now, but the Azami from Moose is going to get a whole lot of damage. Fireball super able to be jumped over there. Moose forced to block the end. That is a huge counter hit, forcing the burst at the end of the round. That is not when you want to be bursting as anyone. Ooh, 5D just barely out of range there. Moose might have gotten clipped there. Sweep connecting straight into the big driver. Rouge just barely clutching out that last round.
Duel. Keep on rocking.
Full screen beat driver, not as powerful as you might think it is. Definitely need to be playing around that kind of mid-range where it's definitely most powerful. Big counter hit, another huge counter hit. Moose just eating everything right now. All of this damage adding up very quickly on the Azami follow-up list, but Rouge still in recovery there. Not able to punish into whatever he wanted to. Gonna eat this reversal super, but it doesn't hurt too bad. So he's sitting on all this bar right now. Just mashes out with the 2P. Gets the sweep, gets the eat. Sets up the super now. Moose using up all of his air action, but Rouge not running in when he wanted to, I think. Good confirm there. Just a triple special. Jumps in there. The second overhead there, and then the chip damage from the beat driver. Rouge coming out strong in game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Is taking the lead immediately this time around, but air backdash that means Oki will miss completely. Good response there from Rouge, able to beat out the command dash with that 2D. Rouge realizing once again, beat driver from full screen is not threatening, they can just wait for it. He's making a smart decision as well, then making sure he's not just running into that big jump for no reason. And what an air throw as a response to the lead. That's the kind of stuff you need to be doing. Force the center take on offense. Tries to slide under there, but Rouge is ready, thwacking him on the head, donking him for making that silly decision. Alright, another beat driver seals the deal, and Rouge is now one round away from knocking him out of the corner. Sorry, the tournament, not the corner. What am I saying? Alright. Round start Azami, he's missing a whole lot of stuff this round. Just not opting to challenge the beat driver in any capacity right now. That could be bad for him. Good air throw attempt, gets a juicy counter hit jump H instead, even better. There it is again. Rouge getting heavily punished for these jump forwards, but he's playing the spacing game very incorrectly against him right there. Taking his plus strength off the jump H is working out pretty well for him. Good throw S, making sure he's not just pressing 6H there instead of getting the 3 he was looking for. And what an air throw once again. He's finally starting to wake up, but the DP from Rouge, his favourite part of this character by far, loves having that plus and block DP. Bull dash whipping, and once again Rouge just charging from full screen, not going to get much off of that. Moose connecting the jump S but not able to confirm it very much there. Opting to try to parry the burst, Moose could have potentially just thrown his whole game away with that decision. But never mind, Rouge runs out of calories and gets punished for it. Moose kicking him straight in the chest. Good to confirm there, gets that jump, he gets the knockdown, gets the tatami step, but Rouge straight away swinging with that DP, gets the knockdown off of it as well. Swinging with a whole lot of bull bash right now, just making sure Moose is fully awake. Super coming out, Rouge is going to use that opportunity to collect a bit of damage and make sure he's no longer hungry, get that calorie counter up. He is using a whole lot of specials right now. Once again, there it is. Missing his eat input there, so he's going to get punished for it. He's not collecting as much damage as he could, but definitely getting a punish. Once again, same setup into the parry, but misses the jump S into the dust loops, and Ruse Cruise is so close to closing this out right now. The super out again. You cannot blitz super smooth. That is good. That is unfortunate. Ruse Cruise taking it 2-0 there. Is that the GG special, huh? Alright. Goodbye, Moose. We'll see you next week. I think he wanted his army there, right? Definitely not trying to blitz. Alright, so next match. As Ruse Cruise does move on into our losers semi-finals tonight. It's a strong showing from him. And we've got Picarilla versus Decoy V-Dream. Both of these players forced to make a pretty big run through the losers bracket. Definitely a lot of strong players down there tonight. I wrote Pick a V-Dream. I'm not thinking tonight at all. Alright, looks like the players are ready. I'm ready. Whenever these two are good to go, let's see it.
May versus Amelia. Get ready to
That's unfortunate news.
Heaven or hell.
Hopefully we can get that sorted out nice and quick.
Let's rock.
No Russian Bitcoin miners in your machine, I hope. Early throw from Decoy and the cross up just people just not ready to react to that. It's pretty damn quick, all things considered. Haircut, good blocks from Picarilla, but gonna get opened up by the throw once again. Decoy seems to be very much warmed up after this losers bracket run. Holy shit, what was that?
It's not over yet.
Is that a donation coming in? ESSA donating $4.20. Thank you very much, sir. Generosity is much appreciated. Alright, 5D whiffing the Picarilla jumping around like an absolute madman right now. Gets some knockdown, RRC confirmed, gets the pickup, but it's not enough. Picarilla could have baited the burst there, but just too focused on pressing buttons, and the pin is going to seal the deal right there.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Alright, corner pressure now. Decoy finding a way out there, losing the pin, picking it up again, but getting swatted out of the air by that 6H. That is such a huge amount of damage. Definitely not something you want to be eating too often, especially not with someone as fragile as Amelia. Good air dash in there, gets to confirm with the pin, making sure he's able to get that, but good space control there from Picarilla, making sure it's nice and difficult for Decoy to pick up that pin. Jump S, such a powerful hurt box. Good air throw as well, just kind of whiff punishing Decoy in the air right there. Getting the set play started with May, but Decoy fighting out of the corner straight away. Gets the corner knockdown, but Picarilla just so pressing all of these air buttons right now. Everyone of them connecting. Managing to find a gap to jump out of that Oki as well. The 6H completely whiffed there by Decoy. And back to the neutral now. A whole lot of buttons being pressed by Picker, and what an anti-air from Decoy with the full conversion as well. One more mix-up is going to do it. Baits the super, not able to kill though, never mind. And that could be it. Picarilla just needs one more hit as well, and there it is, the Dolphin flying in on the back of Mr. Dolphin. Decoy splattered against the wall as he considers what mistakes he might have made to end up in that situation. Big counter hit, but Picarilla not confident in the space there, not going for any kind of re-jump or anything there. Great sweep there, just pulling out a gap in V-Dream's pressure. 5k, not the best option for Amelia pressure, I think. Alright, burst going for V-Dream, that's the last one he's going to get this game, and he's stuck in the corner against this ferociously right now. There's the stun. Picarilla just opting to finish a combo, showing he did not even need it. Taken game one with confidence right there.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, back to the match now. Good block set from V-Dream, not flinching for a second. And this is a great corner combo here from V-Dream. Look at all that damage, 50% corner in an instant, and he has to eat this Oki, but the block on the overhead, Picarilla just holding that back with no fear. No low's gonna be killing him. but the Blitz is going to be punished, and great block on the burst, not able to get the punish, but just the fact that that is completely off the table there, going to have to fill up that full burst gauge for Picarilla to get that back again. And what a wake-up air throw, getting the run up just there, base the Blitz, but never mind, gets caught by the proxy. Very unfortunate there, but still, V-Dream looking like he has a significant lead here, should be able to make it work. Great pickup using that upward hair flick, I forgot the button, it might be 2S. But not quite getting the opening he needs there. Yamada coming out once again, Decoy jumping clean over it and getting a nice little punish there. Cross up disc, not working out quite in the way he expected it to, but he still gets the hit there. Picarilla jumping a whole lot on wake up right now. Big trade there, but Picarilla determined to keep the corner position. Decoy anti-airing with a 5k there. Pretty brave against me, I think, but either way, getting the pickup off the disc once again. Great 5k, never mind. I could be wrong, this could be the answer. Decoy getting it to connect over and over right now. Great IID back with the button as well, counter hitting whatever Picarilla tried to press. Alright, Decoy with all the meter in the world just opts to throw out the disc super, gets the hit. Not enough to kill just yet. Picarilla definitely in chip territory right now, Decoy. Nearly with enough meter to wake up Super, not quite having it, but a double jump into the jump H connects, and we have ourselves a set here tonight. 1-1 now. Winner takes all here, loser gets knocked out of the tournament. This is the last chance for both of these players. Oh my god, what a 5D. I don't think Picarilla even saw that on the screen right there. Alright, bit of an awkward conversion, but gets the air throw. It's just opts to push the secret garden out there, and he gets the hit off of it, but not the conversion. Once again, giving up that corner positioning, but Decoy has not yet taken a hit, but there it is. That one punch to the mouth, that might be the only hit Picarilla gets here. Pressure continuing, never mind, Picarilla gets a knockdown. V-Dream bursting out straight away there. Good blitz from V-Dream though, but he realizes he left his pin all the way over there. Either way, runs in, gets the hit. Was really hung up on that pin for a second, but realizes he's just 2 hits away from a kill regardless, so just runs in, collects the damage he needs, and we're back to the neutral here. Pin and all. Run up 6p as a whiff punch, but misses the conversion, not getting the launch he's looking for. Jump S connects, but no counter hit means no big damage for Picarilla. Clean sweep there for the knockdown, but Picarilla once again just jumping out over and over again. Decoy's going to have to lab, maybe just against me, figure out why these discs are not working the way he wants them to. Great IB there, but a little bit of hesitation means Picarilla is going to get a counter hit, and that is a big damage starter there. V-Dream dropping that round, and we are down to our final round here for these two gentlemen tonight. Picarilla with a very slight burst advantage, but it barely even matters at this point. If V-Dream gets hit once more, that burst will be back on the table for both players. And of course, a jump P connects just to prove me wrong, but there's the burst. Once again, though, Picarilla just jumping out. V-Dream trying to chase this time, but still not working out too cleanly. Gonna have to work out some kind of other Oki on the fly if he wants to really just pin Picarilla down. Alright, there it is. Big overhead connects. That is such a huge chunk of damage, especially against Milia. Jump S connects. No re-jump off of a non-counter hit jump S. So Yamada, for no reason, once again, just going to block that out. And Picarilla losing all of that bar, getting knocked down once again. Going to have to hold this pressure. Cross up there. That was pretty nasty. Tries to go for the blitz, but Decoy's ready with the low. Punishing that attempt there. Fast fall off. Escaping the corner with that. Interesting choice. Double roll going to be jumped away from by Picarilla. Pretty standard choice there for any May player, I think. Blitz plus on block there, but V-Dream tries pressing a button, maybe not aware of that situation. And the overhead, the 6k coming out right at the end of the match there. Picarilla just barely squeezing by, using those cheapies right when he needs them. And that's it. Picarilla moving on into our losers semi-finals to play against Mr. Ruse Cruz himself.
おや失礼。お頭に呼び出しを受けてしまいました。
straight back into the match. No hesitation needed here.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
The poverty monkey. Damn. And Ridge Grizz immediately coming out of the gate swinging, and that is a great air throw for him to get. Doesn't opt to eat there. I didn't actually know Sin air throw put you at full screen. That's interesting. Opts to run in, try to collect the pressure anyway, getting knocked down by this dude. There we go. The plus on block DP doing dividends for Ridge right now. Super connects, gets the conversion up of it as well, tries to snipe the Dolphin, but it's just a little bit too fast. Rue's slow on the trigger pull there. And now we get to see some Maze set play coming in. RC off the Dolphin to keep the pressure going. Ridge is finally finding a way out. The big driver. Oh my god, what a clash! That Dolphin has a dome of fucking steel, managing to just tank through the beat driver and give Momentum the momentum she needs. Give May the momentum she needs rather to fly on in there, and once again, Dolphin to the nose, gonna seal the deal. Great IB into DP there, just taking his turn, whatever the cost. Leaps in, gets the hit, takes his plus range, leaps in once again. Picarilla doing a great job blocking this all out, and finally manages to find a spot to take a turn for himself. A DP coming out once again. Ridge Grizz perfectly calculating his calories right there, making sure he's not going to get caught out. The Dolphin Ring is now on the screen, but the beak driver just swatting him straight out of there, opting to charge that as much as he can, doing as much damage as possible. Yamada, once again, not going to do a whole lot. The super coming out, Picarilla jumping straight over it, as you can expect any Mei player to do. A little slower on the beat driver once again. The Dolphin going to beat that, and a whiff DP gets the punish, but it's not too much damage. You definitely want to make Sin hurt if he misses that DP. There we go, gets a hit, but no conversion. 5D coming up, barely making that DP whiff and punishing the recovery, and that's going to be it. Picarilla taking game 1. You know, now that you mention it, Marks, I don't think I've seen Ridge Grizz press 6P once tonight. You might just be right. That's definitely a tool Sin needs to make the most of, because it's pretty damn good. Maybe you forgot P's button, right? Wake up DP once again. Picarilla having trouble coming to terms with the fact that he cannot take his turn after blocking it.
It's not over yet.
May set play coming in. Ridge Grizz just swinging with the 5H, managing to get the hit, but he's knocked down now on a shred of health. Air super connects. He gets a knockdown here, but OTGs it with the beak driver, just swinging with this overhead for no good reason, and air dashes straight into the beach ball just to make himself look like a little bit more of an idiot. Good solid round down there, I think, from Ridge Grizz. Alright, good block on the jump in there, making sure it's not going to get clipped. Once again, just swinging with his beak driver instead of waiting for an opportunity to 6P, which I think could get him out of a lot of these stickier situations right now. There we go. Getting his pressure started with the DP, as you do. And the 5D, I think Picarilla's been clipped by that twice tonight, and it's just unlucky. The jump D, a little bit out of range there, but good with punish on the DP there. Ridge Grizz getting a little too trigger happy with that one. Throws the super out there, tries to follow it in, and Picarilla just rides the Dolphin straight into it with no fear whatsoever. No regard for the safety of himself or the Dolphin, but the jump S connects. Picarilla so close to taking the set right now. The Dolphin connects, looking for the second one, swinging with the 6H. Ridge Grizz coming in, swinging though, gets a cross up with a 5H, and just empty throw, gonna RC off of it, but drops a combo. Eats just to make sure he's got enough calories to DP one more time. Doesn't go for it, and once again, Picarilla just stealing these sets with that 6K. Alright, unfortunately Ridge Grizz now out of the bracket as Picarilla moves into our losers finals. Gonna try his luck and test his anchor against Mr. Render himself. So let me get that set up. Picarilla on P1 side with a Potemkin. Interesting. This is not a matchup I expected to see at all, but let's see. Let's see it. Interesting. Nope. Loses them, he's misaligned.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
No, loses fine. That's not misaligned. What the hell's going on here? Alright, sliding in there with that 2D. 6p on block into backdash. Backdash is out of the buster, 4 dashes in, gets that pressure started. Pickerel not mashing on the 2p hard enough to get the right confirm though. Tries to go for the frame trap, Brenda immediately backdashing out of there, punishing with the mapper. There we go, YSC into buster, first one of the night. Always love to see it, just meaty 6H, Brenda getting clipped, maybe missing a backdash, and he just runs straight into that cross chop from Pickerel.
Duel. Keep on rocking.
Cut the feed. Right, overhead connects, takes his plus frames there, low this time around, 6k is coming out, 6H rather. I don't remember Slayer buttons very well, everything he does is a punch or a kick, what the hell? That is just unfortunate for Render, crossing himself up there with that. Oh god, that's not where you want to be pressing Mapper Hunch. Just walk up, no safe jumps needed, just fucking walk at him dude. Safe jumps are overrated, what's Render gonna do on wake up? Alright, gets the conversion this time. There we go, crosswise heal, gonna get the aerial juggle here, good amount of damage, Blackbeat combos, drops it, gets air thrown into the corner. That is not what you want at all, but he does get the throw, retaking the— oh my god! That might be the most godlike heavenly buster we've ever seen on this stream. He's nearly dead. One more hit to do it. What the hell? 6H YRC low? Render getting blown the fuck up right there. Oh my god. What a mix up. Oh my god, the round side heat knuckle as well. Render getting called out over and over again right now. Pickerel just completely missing his hammer falls, not charging anywhere near long enough. 2p connects, but no 2D there for the knockdown, opting to burst out. Burst into slide head, goes straight into the ICPM as well. Why the hell not? Swinging with these 2Ps, Render RCing on a hit there. I think Pickerel is missing a lot of buster inputs right now, but it doesn't matter. Seems to be working out for him somehow. 2p, couple too many times. 6H raw, not going to be a punish, but the jump D, Render double guessing where he's actually blocking it. Taking his plus range with the 6H. RC to confirm in the corner. Look at that risk page, showing just why this did so much damage. Goes to the plus frames and yeah, just catches him like Pickerel trying to do something and Render locking out all of those options. Mid-low mix, yeah, you're right. What the hell, round start 2H, not going to do a whole lot there. Alright, knockdown off of the hammerfall, gets that safe jump. YSC not going to throw the man who isn't there as Render has already backdashed out in true Slayer fashion. Sidehead whiffing completely, Render getting his pressure started, getting the overhead with that 6k. Goes for another one, but the reversal, the triple Mega Fist into the 2p low, could have gone the buster there I think. Or the 5H connects, chops him across the chest. These are all buster fails, yeah, 100%. And Render should have enough damage here to close things out, evening up the score. Intentional and calculated.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, round start. Gets the hit he's been looking for this whole time, the power bunker, but he's not ready to confirm it. Big jump in from Pickerel though, not much of a conversion himself. Goes for the YSC into backdash, interesting choice. Nearly works out for him. Gets thrown, smashes out in time, good stuff by Pickerel. Interesting trade there, Render coming out on top with a knockdown, going to be able to get another hit, get his Oki started. Interesting choice there from Pickerel, the wake up hammerfall, not going to be too effective there unfortunately. Yeah, just crosses up to the other side, presses the 5p, catches Pickerel and mashing on those buttons.
Duel. All or nothing.
This time not working out too well for him. Not going to be able to catch Slayer's backdash with the heat knuckle, but there it is, YSC Buster. Pickerel has finally remembered the input, 6H not going to connect there. Might have meant to be a slide head, I don't know, but he definitely pressed 6H right there. Great backdash, but no Buster this time around. It's going to be a punish for Render. RSC's messes up his combo a little bit there, I think. Gets a juggle off of this one though. Pickerel has access to burst, opts to use it. Side head whiffing. Render not judging his air throw timing there correctly. A little bit too used to chip, I think. Takes the lead once more in the set though. Of course, first 3 in losers finals.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go again. Alright, round start crosswise heal. Pretty good anti-air. Slayer's hitbox pretty much disappears there. It's like a ghetto DP, but a lot slower. Alright, cross it up to the other side, but Picaro's already mashing on that throw. Good backdash out of the buster attempt. Gets a pick up out of the air as well. Good juggle, getting that corner carry, getting that knockdown, taking his plus range. Picarola somehow managing to work his way around that low. Alright, wake up super, not gonna connect. No buster punish. No, not really any kind of punish at all. Picarola just slowly walking across the screen. TK ICPM just for movement. Why not? Alright. 5 edge connects. Crosswise heal as a whiff punish. Pretty sick right there. That's another hit and the pile bunker to seal the deal. Pretty risky option, but he had all the bar to make it safe. So it doesn't matter at all. Alright, Ranger now 1 round away from a rematch against Ferry in our grand finals tonight. Oh, 2D whiffing completely, but Picarola whiffing buttons himself, not able to punish. Pal Bunker connects once again, but no counter hit means no big damage. 6H beaten out there, Render playing it a little bit slower now as he realizes Picarola is not too confident in his own pressure. 2D connects, that's a brave option to press from that far away. 6P counter hit. Pal Bunker once again going straight to the other side, you hate to see it. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Crosswise multi-hit, beating out the armor and making his hurtbox just vanish so he didn't actually get clipped by the slight hammerfall. It's interesting. Right, misses the buster input, just decides to mash Mega Fist instead. Why the hell not? Burst baited, sort of, and that is going to be the punish. Picarola, unfortunately, not strong enough with this Potemkin to overcome Render's tried and true Slayer. These busters, yeah. Not the cleanest we've ever seen. Alright, grand finals now. We're ready for it. Render coming in from the loser side of the bracket. And Ferry, of course, waiting in winners. Alright, I think my overlay is good.
Slayer versus Bow. Get ready to rock.
I got the names wrong. Alright, everybody's ready now. Play Sully Cowards.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, both these players sticking to their somewhat unorthodox picks this time around. Just opting to play the kind of Street Fighter neutral right there. Very waiting for Render to come in, just trying to intercept with the button. There it is, the fast slash coming out. The counter hit 2D. What an interesting Kabari choice for Render. Rear connects, gonna just barely dodge those fireworks. Very nicely done by Ferry. Getting your pressure started, easy, confirms, just straight into the going my way, collect the damage, collect the knockdown. Juggles off the bomb, not quite getting the pickup this time around, unfortunately. Pogo definitely going to beat out the 2D, and there are the Meteors to close out the round.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Immediate mapper, Ferry answering back with a 2K, getting his own pressure started once again. We've seen a whole lot of hack and slash from Ferry this tournament. He's making the most of having that tool right now. And escaping the corner, there it is, the counter hit Pile Bunker, the moment we've all been waiting for, and he drops the combo yet again. Ferry escaping scot-free right there. Misses the pickup off the RLC as well. Maybe second guessing himself due to the awkward height there. Alright, jumping over the weight, no knockdowns this time around. Great counter pick with that fast slash, jumping over the bomb, keeping his pressure going. This hammer missing by a hair there. Could have been bad news for Render. Brewery just out of range, jumps over it this time, gets a small punish. Ferry swinging with that 6P right now, just scooping his hand to the skies, and there's a clean punish from Ferry. 6P though, counter hit, full stick, and there we go. That's a nice combo by Render. Able to close out the second round.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
Alright, gets the oh, what's that move called? It's like, it's late, right? It's late the first hit or the second hit? Alright, bomb combos once again. Ferry showing us that he's been practicing these for centuries. There it is, the punish on the mapper as well. How does he do it? Ferry's just simply too good at this character. Under pressure, then it's late. Alright. Item super coming out. Of course, Render knowing that you can actually just press buttons during that whole animation. But the meteors, he did not see them. Ferry's ready with the pickup. Another meteor for good measure. Render not even getting a chance to see them before he gets knocked flat on the ground by Ferry.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Who picked this goddamn song? Don't appreciate this. Right, air dashing into continuous pressure, unorthodox fast play there. I haven't seen that very often from other fast players, but there it is. The Hal Vodka connecting once again. I mean, maybe other people like it more, but I prefer the other side. The streamer does not change, no. So we've got 2 tournaments. I run this one, it's always the same time, same day, Wednesday. And Render runs the newbie tournament, which is on Fridays at 7 PM Australian Eastern Daylight, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So same people run the same games every week usually. We have tournaments for like Grand Blue and Eunice and what's it called? Grand Blue, Eunice and Blaze Blue, that's the one. Those all run on other streams as well. Shoot your schedule if you're interested in following any of them. Overhead block there by Ferry, but Render is sitting on a whole lot of bar right now. What a blitz from Ferry, and base the counter blitz. He uses a whole lot of bar, but he does get the roller reversal there, taking the corner position for himself. Ooh, the mapper mash out though. Side switch off of the RRC. Very nice stuff from Render. Just takes his plus range, base the super, and he dashes straight back into it. Oh no. Ferry getting as much damage off of this as he can, opting for the highest damage ghoul, and there it is. Oh my goodness. What do I even say about that? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Original Shin.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1.
Alright, Ferry, 1 game away from taking the tournament right now. Alright, the meteor's coming down right as Render gets knocked down, but what a throw, saving him from dealing with that right there. 5D as a reversal, why the hell not? This time I'm gonna eat shit for it though, as the counter hit pile bunker comes in as a huge punish. Blocking all of these items right now. Ferry can tend to just sit there and let it happen. Right, side switch combo, trying to avoid that poison, but he's gonna get clipped by... Sorry, misjudges his space there, presses 2D when he doesn't have to, gonna get punished. Corner, Oki for Render, misjudges his Oki a little bit, but still lands a hit overhead this time. Straight into the power bunker in the corner, and pretty clean round, all things considered.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Alright, 5k, gets that knockdown, comes in swing with jump burst, both players forced into a knockdown. Alright, good IB, not able to get a punish or anything though, just a quick throw for Ferry, taking the corner positioning, making sure he locks that down. Whiff on the hack and slash, but the meteor's there to make sure Ferry does not have a single chance of things to go wrong for him. 2D, knockdown Render, letting go of that block a little too quickly. Alright, big counter hit. Just dashing forward, not really sure what he gets off of that, probably not worth the RC. Yeah, we've seen a lot of meteors from Ferry. This man is lucky as hell. This is what happens when you don't play catcher. And once again, his dash caught and he's pressing buttons. So Ferry capitalizing with the highest damage option off the super, and it's gonna kill. Oh no. Render is not having a good time against this super right now. 5H count. I don't know if it's documented, but someone probably has Pico. Alright, nice throw from Ferry, just giving me a quick lick to the face, as you do. 5k whiff would get some Eunice 3Bs going, why not? Tries to go for a bomb combo, just gets a bomb, no TGs, Render does not tech. Ooh, what a way to beat out the 2D. Just drills straight on in there. Eats his own donuts. Look at all that health he just got back. Black hole over and over again. Render just cannot escape the pull of this gravity. Mini Faust now covering Fairy's approach very effectively. Render gonna have a hard time getting through that. One of Slayer's biggest weaknesses is anything that's just active on the screen. Makes it very hard for him to approach using his backdash cancelled moves. Fairy now looking to make this a very quick grand finals, but never mind, Render has something to say about it. Gets the hit. Gonna have to work a little harder. Double bite, goes to the triple bite, but Fairy's ready with the punish this time. Up backing out of that. Burst finally coming out, but I think it was actually punished there on hit by the Mini Faust, and there it is. A clean double IB and punish on the crosswise heal. Fairy gonna be our champion once again for Guilty Gear Netplay Tournament OCE number 102. I messed up the order of my words there, but it doesn't matter too much. And yeah, that's it. Don't think anyone has too much to say there. It's a solid set. We got to see some interesting sub-characters, some fun sets. Haven't left it because it's not very upgraded to pink rank off of that as well. Damn. Very really the winner in all senses of the word tonight, huh? Oh well, I don't have too much to say. We'll be here same time, same place next week. Every Wednesday at 8 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to go follow Render as well if you haven't done that. He'll be on at 7 PM this Friday and every Friday to make sure he can train up all the new players as best as he can. Get him strong, get him moved on to this tournament so he can get more competition, more players, and more people dashing into Faust Super. Let's see if we've got anyone to host. Oh shit, what was that? Ah, thanks for the resub, very much appreciated. Congratulations on yet another tournament win. I don't think you've not come first in one that you've entered while I've been running these. But I could be remembering wrong. Who knows? Someone can go check the logs at some point. What do I want to host? Go say hi to Brownman for me. He's a Melbourne Tekken player, really nice guy, and he's just been playing some single player games he really likes recently, so go say hi to him for me. And I'll see you all next week.